My name is Khatlung. I'm head of finance at GIBS, and you are?
My name is Sydney Piri. I'm the senior financial manager at GIBS Business School, and this is my boss. I joined GIBS in 2018, and we started using IDU in 2019. When I started, I think most of our reporting were in just the mere Excel. Things like budgeting were very, very frustrating to do it on a spreadsheet. And also to disseminate those spreadsheets to the businesses was a real mission. I mean, you can understand if your spreadsheet is big, it can go like this. It takes a long time to do it. So we would experience those kind of things. But I think after we bought IDU, it made life easier in terms of just doing those budgets.
So I've only been with GIBS since October. But I had actually used IDU at my previous employer. So I was quite excited to find that GIBS was using IDU. And of course, it made it easier for me to adjust to my role. I think like what Sydney was saying, with IDU, it's not only for us finance professionals, it's also helpful for people that aren't finance people, right? And I think we always stress upon that actually IDU is not for us, it's for the business, because it helps the business to see what we want them to see in a more understandable way. So I think, that's what makes IDU an easier product to use, I think, than what's out there in the market. It's user-friendly, it's easy on the eye, and like I said, it enables people that aren't necessarily finance people to also be able to work with numbers.
Oh, definitely, especially from the era, just dealing with errors. I mean, in the past, we used to build a lot of formulas in the spreadsheet. You find that you send it to the business and then it comes back, a person has deleted formulas or something. So I think those problems have been eliminated. I'm appreciating IDU much more from that perspective. So, and of course, the cycle is now shorter because you can't delete IDU or do something funny unless you, obviously an administrator that is builds formula in the background. But if you are a business manager that is dealing with a client section of IDU or client interface, you can't really do much in terms of deleting and making errors. Absolutely, and I think it's available at your fingertips, right? So you don't have to kind of prepare a spreadsheet or anything. If you want to know year-to-date numbers, they're there, and you can give access to the heads, give access to the system. So absolutely, it's made life much easier. Would you agree?
Yeah, I tend to agree, and I think what's helped as well is you can have very many views and change it. So for instance, if you want to have a 5-year view in one page, as an example, you don't have to pull too many tabs or too many spreadsheets and put together things. And of course, the fact that you can also just, move it to Excel? Yes. Export is the word I'm looking for. The fact that you can export it as well makes it easier, right? So even from that information, you can do whatever manipulation that you want to do. So I think it's helpful. The business definitely do appreciate it. And our task is obviously just to get the message out there of how useful this tool is for them to use.